Good morning all. Today let's start our fifth chapter, MS Excel 2010 Formatting and Calculations. MS Excel is a spreadsheet software which is widely used for doing calculations and arranging data in an organized manner. So we can use MS Excel for doing various types of calculation. The Excel consists of various rows and columns, and the intersection of rows and columns in an Excel is called cell. Here you can see these rectangular boxes are called cell. So in this chapter, first we are going to discuss selecting cells. We can select a single cells, a set of adjacent cells and also non-adjacent cells. So first let's discuss how to select a single cell. We can click on a cell with the mouse and the borders of the cell appear bold. So that particular cell is called active cell, and which is the currently selected cell. So here you can see when I click on this one, this is the active cell and selected cell. And now let's check how we can select a group of adjacent cells. Select the first cell in the group. So first we have to click on the first cell. Okay, selecting first cell means click on the first cell. Then we can press and hold down the shift key, and with the help of the arrow keys we can select the group of adjacent cells. So first we have to click on the first cell. Then press on the shift key and we can use any one of the 4 arrow keys for selecting the adjacent cells. This is how we can select the adjacent cells by using the keyboard. And also we can use the mouse only for selecting the adjacent cells. Click on the first cell and without releasing the mouse button, drag the mouse to select the group of adjacent cells you want. And the next one is how to select a group of non-adjacent cells. Okay, so first we have to select the first cell. Just want to click on the first cell for selecting that one. After that, press and hold down the control key and keep on clicking the cells that are to be selected. And we can release the control key when there are no more cells to be selected. So this is how we can select non-adjacent cells. For selecting the adjacent cell, we have to press on the shift key, and for selecting the non-adjacent cells, we have to press on the control key. Here you can see some column headings and row headings are highlighted by yellow color, which means these are the cells we have selected now. Now we can check how to select an entire row. Okay, in 2 ways we can select the entire row. First one by using the mouse and second one by using the keyboard. First let's check how to select the entire row by using the mouse. Okay, for selecting the row, you can see the rows are headed by numbers and columns are headed by alphabets. So for each row one number is here. We just want to click on the row heading, which means we have to click on the number only, then we can select the entire row. Otherwise we have to move the first cell in a row. Just want to click on the first cell in the row, then press Ctrl, Shift and right arrow key together. Then we can select the entire row. And suppose we need to select the entire column. There is also 2 methods. First one, we can either click on the column heading. Otherwise, we have to click on the first cell in the column. Then press Ctrl and down arrow key. Then we can select the entire column. So in 2 ways, we can select the entire column and entire row. Just by clicking on the column heading and row heading. Otherwise, by using the keys on the keyboard. And the last one, how we can select an entire worksheet. We can press on the Ctrl and A together for selecting the entire worksheet, or we can press on the Ctrl, Shift and spacebar key all together for selecting the entire worksheet. Now we have discussed what are the different methods for selecting cells in MS Excel. First one, we can select a single cell. Second one, we can select a group of adjacent cells. Third one, we can select a group of non-adjacent cell. Then we can select the entire row and entire column. And finally, how to select an entire worksheet. So we have to know the different methods for selecting cells in an MS Excel. Now let's discuss about formatting cells. Excel gives various formatting options for the cells. We have already learned about formatting of data. Do you know what is formatting? Making changes in a document is known as formatting. There are various formatting options available in Excel, like alignment, merging and wrapping, changing the font color, font style, etc. We can define how the text is to be displayed in a cell of the worksheet by using the option called formatting. We can change the font, font size, font color, font style, etc. We can even decide the borders and colors for cells. So, now let's discuss the various options for formatting the cells. For that, we have to click on the Home tab. On the ribbon, we can see various tabs and groups. So, here we have to click on the Home tab. Okay, in the Home tab, corresponding various groups we can see. So, first let's discuss the various formatting options available in the font group. Okay, this is called the font group. Various options are available here. And the first option among the font groups are known as font list or font style. This is used for changing the style of letters. So first of all, let's type something here, then only we can see the changes. Okay, then we have to select the data. Selecting means here we have to just click on the cell, then the cell will be selected. Then we can click on the font list option and select any one of the font style. This is how we can change the font style. And next to the font list, we can see one option called font size. We can either increase or decrease the size of the letters by using the option called font size. And two more options are here called increase or decrease the font size, which is grow font and shrink font. Grow font means increase the size of the font by 1 point at a time. Shrink font means decrease the size of the font by 1 point at a time. So we can increase or decrease. Then downwards we can see bold, italic and underline. The bold gives us the bold effect, which means the letter thicker than the normal text. And italics option we can make the text slanted one. And the last one underline. We can put a line under the text. Okay. And next we are going to discuss font color. Font color means the color of the text we can change by using the font color. Various colors are available here. So we can give any other color for the text in the Excel. Are you able to see one arrow just below here? When we click on this arrow in the font group, we can open the Format Cells dialog box. If we are opening the Format Cell dialog box, some additional formatting options will be available, such as strike through, superscript and subscript. So, we can add some additional formatting features to our text by using the Format Cells dialog box. The Font tab of the Format Cells dialog box also help you in changing the font, font size and font color. We can also give various effects such as bold, underline and also italics. Our next formatting option is called aligning data. Aligning data means changing the direction or position of the data. The data inside a cell can be aligned using the options available in the alignment group under the Home tab. Here we can see various options in the alignment group of the Home tab are available. And there are some options for aligning the data, like first one is called top align. The top align option is used to align the text to the top of the cell as shown here. For the better understanding, let me change the width of the cell here. Okay, let me increase the width. Now you can see the text is in the top side. If we are clicking on the middle align, it aligns the text to the vertical middle of the cell. And if we are clicking on the bottom cell, it aligns the text to the bottom edge of the cell. Just below that, we can see three more options like align text left, center and right. The align text left align the text to the left edge of the cell. Center means we can align the text to the horizontal center of the cell. And also the align text right used for align the text to the right edge of the cell. So these are the various alignment options available in the alignment group of the Home tab. Next to that, we can see two more options. First one is decrease indent, which decrease the margin between the left edge of the cell and the text. Next one is increase indent, which is used to increase the margin between the left edge of the cell and the text. So, these are the various alignment options available in the Home tab, like top align, middle align, bottom align, align text to left, right and center. And our next option is called wrapping text. Wrapping text means making the entire text appear on multiple lines of the cell. It is very important because if long text is entered on one cell and it get hidden when the text is entered in the cell on its right. We can wrap the text by clicking on the Wrap Text in the alignment group under the Home tab. So, we can change the appearance of the text before and after the use of Wrap Text option. So, after typing the long text, just click on the cell and click on the option Wrap Text available in the alignment group. Then, we can make the whole text in 2 lines. If we are not using the Wrap Text option, the other portion of the data will be hidden under the cell. So, we cannot see the complete text what we have typed on the cell. So, by using the wrap text, we can see the complete text what we have typed on a cell in multiple lines. And our next option is called orientation. We can change the direction of the text in a cell by clicking on the down arrow on the orientation tool. And it is available in the alignment group under the Home tab. This will open a drop-down menu with different options. Selecting the Format Cell Alignment option opens a Format Cell dialog box in the Alignment tab selected. So, the last option is called Format Cell Alignment. If we are clicking on this option, we can open Format Cells dialog box and more options are there and we can apply various other format alignment options. Okay. So, this is called orientation. We can change the direction of the text. And today we have studied various options for selecting the cells, aligning data, wrapping text and orientation.